intended. They're paying a lot of attention to your gladiators
like,
training this evening.
Finally,
They're paying attention to us. They're getting
it.
Yep.
Do you think
He's like, yeah, they're good.
Do you think they'll be suspicious if we ask them to fill their pockets with meat?
Probably.
Unfortunately,
No,
you
just season
think
them
that Sona, with all the wine that he drinks, might be the tastiest, but you know you probably wouldn't be able to get away with that. Which one's the sweetest
would
meat?
Be too chewy. Fleas would cause hairballs.
No, not please. Well,
I'm not overly impressed with that Ulrich character.
no am I. He doesn't have a good attitude, quite frankly. You know, we feed the man, house the man, and all we get is attitude. Really? We're practically doing him a favor.
But my lawful evil I just got here.
Perfect. I will break the news to Magnus.
Wonderful.
Okay, Magnus comes inside. Cid, there's a chance for now you to let them know what you found. Cid has returned. In fact, he returned before you left, but he hasn't talked about what he found from his spying.
I know what you're fighting. I've seen the gladiators. I've seen the barbarians. The barbarians like you. You're scary as fuck, but there's a lot of them. There's a chieftain, 2 guards, 2 raiders, 4 warriors, and
This is, you're supposed to tell us, and.
some sort of caster.
Okay, how do
She's
we
a
have this?
shaman or something.
I would recommend striking the caster first.
Oh, always. No offense.
I was like,
That's probably a good idea. So what else about them?
you're gonna enjoy this. They break the cord. He's looking at Magnus.
Ashoka's face, like, there's a slight twitch of, like, that's not how you... What? He doesn't have any... His brain has no compartments. It's just one big box, and everything goes in the box or out of the box.
Well, not necessarily all of them. I don't know.
Nem is glancing toward Magnus, looking back at Cid, looking at the master of Magnus.
The shaman breaks the core.
Well.
I want to know.
Well, then, it should be a lively competition.
Ooh.
Damian trying to put a
Listen.
positive spin on
Listen.
that.
If I was going to fight and lose to somebody, I'd want to make sure that the best fighter there is. God will be happy with this. They will get an honorable fight.
Yes.
I drink lots of potions.
Yes. Yes,
Um,
lots of potions.
Oh. He
All
has
the
a
potions.
sword. It's called... Oh, what was it? Teaser, Fisher, Torment.
Bardic knowledge.
Torment. That's the one.
Yeah, it's a...
I know because it was written on a paper.
It's a minor sword from up north. Yeah, it's probably like a
Let's see,
DC
yeah, let's see.
30 knowledge arcana, just because how
Okay,
obscure it
I
is.
can't make that. I can't
Okay.
make that. All right.
The +2 or +3 sword, yeah. Unless it's Vorpal, because it's actually Vorpal, which was postulated, and then...
No, Vorpal would be like, holy shit, it's one of the 5 Vorpal swords in existence.
Yeah, exactly. Everything.
As
Unless
far
you
as
go
I
to the
can tell,
Abyss
as far
and
as I
fight
can tell,
Melidiai.
as far as I can tell, they have all the stuff that the army beat the shit and captured them with. Potions, their little arrows, but most of them have big fucking swords.
Yes, well, the barbarians, that's what they tend to use. It's not too many...
Except for the shaman.
Yeah, yes, I'm just saying you don't hear about too many barbarian knife fights, that's all I'm saying. The big swords are not a surprise.
And Cid's out.
Just walks out.
You know, he's growing on me. In a bizarre sort of way, that man is growing on me.
There is definitely something unique about that one.
Yes, and
I drink my mutagen. I drink my mutagen.
I think that he's a poster child for the dangers of alchemy, quite frankly.
He has skills, but not the true wisdom to use them.
Yes, he's
That one needs some supervision. I mean, seriously, look at him.
yes.
Who doesn't?
Well, Ashoka, for starters.
Oh yes, the master is very wise.
Phineas seems to do all right on his own. I get by.
I'm still alive.
As far as I know,
I'm
Phineas
pretty
hasn't
good,
gotten into any trouble or wizardy duels in the streets.
He's the quiet guy. Who knows?
All
Like
right.
barbarians.
Magnus?
Yeah.
We have a side match set up with Brog as a favor. Brog helped out Damian, and he wishes to fight someone from Aludis. Somewhat of an equal match. No one should die. I think Uruk would be a good.
I'm gonna see if sense motive is there. If I have sense.
This is pretty unbelievable. You know, Brog has the. He's called Brog the Glutton because he eats people. Like, he actually will, in front of everyone, eat a grown man somehow and then walk off the.
It's only a
arena floor.
Pala trick. It's magic. He just spits them out later.
Oh, he was stupid. He fucking eats them. Look at him. It's not skinny Brog. He was sitting on the whole side of the table.
We'll say that there's a -5 to your bluff because you've actually seen this not to be true.
What's sad is he'll probably still make it.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. Cause I don't got no sense motive.
32.
Including the
20.
-5. What the
With
fuck?
my-
Nope.
Oh, you can
What is
just
he-
write
what's
into
your
a
total?
contract. Makes sense.
All right, so put in the contract that he's alive. That no, there's no, it's not
we
lethal
will
fighting.
put in stiff penalties if there are any accidental deaths in the ring.
Yes.
Just it was accidental. Sounds like bullshit. Just put in the contract. No one's to die.
Yeah, it'll be in the
Yes,
contract.
yes.
I mean,
We
I mean,
will
there's-
leave,
there's
we'll
the
leave
accidents
legalese
happen
up to our
clause.
expert.
yes.
Can one of you share the Ludus sheet with me? It seems like every time I open it, my internet craps out. So.
Okay.
Oh.
That works. Okay,
Okay,
go to the
crap.
roster and schedule, and I want to see what is going on with this week. No, this week.
Oh, this week.
So you guys are going to try to arrange a fight with Uruk on the next week.
Yeah, we're gonna do the
Okay.
fight. The fight with Brog.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the next week.
Yeah, Brog is next week.
Okay. And then I need to know you were looking at Ashoka. You changed what you were going to do. You were looking at the boat value or the slave values.
Well, so was I?
Or are you going to divide your time between two?
I will divide my time between two.
Okay. And then how are the merchants helping you?
The merchants will also divide their time, so they're up to speed on whichever one we're just going to dump using the merchants. So the merchants are like 2 dice. I am 10 dice. We'll do 6 dice and 6 dice.
Okay. So first is to assess the value of the boat.
All right. Now, if I did that work? I think that worked. Okay. Basically, I had it like other stuff embedded in my thing.
You need
Is this
3
your action
successes.
for the turn?
Yeah.
Because Cid can help.
No, you've already taken
already
your
did your
spy
thing.
action.
This is his
All right.
action. This is his thing. Okay.
The first one is 4 successes.
Okay. A brand new boat like this would be on the order of 50 grand plus whatever armaments. Currently, the boat is old. You could probably get about 30 to 37,000 gold pieces for it.
Cool.
You haven't sold it yet. That might take some time to do, but
Yeah.
you've appraised it.
Sorry, is 3037 including the armaments or not?
Not the boat didn't have a lot.
It has no armaments.
It has a couple of deck cannons. Like it actually has some deck cannons. Those aren't like the cannons you use against ships. They're cannons that you use to fire.
Ones, like the
Yeah,
5-pound cannon or whatever it
you
is.
fire across the deck of opposing ships. Those deck cannons, you know that you'll need permits for, which might even be more expensive because you're not supposed to allow gunpowder weapons to fall into non-imperial hands. So the Imperials have
black market cannons on there that just might make things more like.
Yeah, the Imperials have actually put like ribbons around them and ties to like numbers, and they, like when they took the ship and you kind of allowed them on board, they tagged this stuff and have probably removed them by this point.
We probably could donate them to the Empire for brownie points or some nonsense like that.
Yep. They're like confiscated until you show the proper paperwork to be allowed to have it. So they might as well be considered.
Any of our masters would like to have 6 cannons, little hand cannons.
That's a good idea. The slaves themselves. Let's look at the value. Oop, I'm getting pinged.
Do you want me to do the roll or wait up a sec?
I have to know what the value is before knowing how many successes you need.
Holy crap, my system's slow.
Vinvasa, nope. Circus, that'll pull. Alright, so you're trying to find the value of you took the Sverf. The 6 remaining male human prisoners, 9 goblins, which you gave to the goblin. 3 male half-orcs and a female half-orc. So 6 prisoners and 4 half-orcs.
Yep.
Okay. You need 2 successes.
We got 2 successes on our 6 dice. We did it!
We did it. We
Okay.
did it.
The male human prisoners aren't worth very much. The half-orcs, you might be able to... you're surprised at their value. You might be able to get a talent total, maybe a little bit more on an auction.
Okay. Next turn, we'll let the merchants handle that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay. Because there weren't many left. Like you had a lot of like you took the high valued ones
the
away.
Choice ones. Yeah, we went through there was a stack of old comic books. We took out like Spider-Man 1 and the first 7 editions of fucking Iron Man where he had the golden suit, and then went, yeah, who wants this fucking like 369 with a torn cover? Like nobody does.
Enjoy your Casper the Friendly Ghost comic.
some ratty Jughead and Archie Archie comic. Yep. All right. The disappointing things. Okay.
All right.
Then we've got the fight, which we'll do in a moment.
Phineas.
We have the training of Fleas. Fleas needs 1 more training point to, I think, to level. He's got 2 dice roll. He needs 1 success.
Come on, please. Yay, he does it. He finally read the book.
You can mark off the training, and then 3 training towards Old Vigo. I think you were trying to up his dex. He needs 4 successes, so this is just might as well roll 3 rolls.
It's 3d6.
Yep.
2 successes.
Okay, so he's got 4 to 6.
Please is level up, complete. Old Vigo is 4 out of 6. Then training from Zedd.
Zedd's effectiveness is 11.
Because he really gets along well with this.
The Ludus is lawful neutral and has a compatible god to his, and he's got decent morale. So yeah,
It's amazing because he made none of the decisions that led to this point.
what are you training Nova in?
I think we're going to give her a class.
Okay, so you only need 2 successes to do this.
I'm throwing 11 dice. Could I do multiple different training things?
No, only one thing can happen to a person in a given block.
So
You could train multiple people, yes.
Okay.
But only one person can receive one training activity.
All right. We might as well. Is there anybody else who needs training?
Oh no, never mind.
What's Urik's ability stat array? He needs something, doesn't he?
Urik's stat array is 76.
Okay.
Damian would like to retrain something.
What would Damian like to retrain?
His arcane strike.
Damian's fighting this week, so you may want to load that into next week.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I guess this guy's also a monk, so I think Zed will do a stat increase on Urik.
I don't know if Zed knows he's going to die anyways.
Ain't nobody knows, so he's gonna train
Okay,
a
good
strength
role playing.
point into Urik,
Nice.
and he's gonna give Nova a Marty, it says warrior adept and one's in brackets. The bracket one is Gestalt, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so she needs ability scores before she can become, like, we can change the Gestalt, so we'll change the
Correct.
warrior.
Yep.
And she's a chaotic, so I think we're going to turn her into, like, so when I retrain this, I could turn her to like a barbarian 2, or I could turn her to like barbarian 1, fighter 1, or...
Yep.
Okay, I think we're going to go for, we'll go with barbarian 2, just to make things easy, and then we might switch her to barbarian later.
So the monk's training a barbarian?
That's weird. Yeah, I know. Might be. We'll go with fighter. We'll let Magnus teach her how to get angry. In my brain, mind
Next
you.
week.
You
The
can.
min-maxing
You're both
is-
considered martial because you've got a martial-ish class, but... Yeah, go
We'll do
ahead.
the
Go ahead.
fighter.
Okay.
We'll do the fighter. Min-maxing the D12 hit dice for the maximum values. Of the, don't worry, Adam. It'll be fine.
Okay. Two successes. How many dice?
We're gonna put 6 dice on Nova and 5 dice on Urik.
Okay.
Right.
You need 2 successes to turn her into a fighter from a warrior.
I got 2.
Nice. And then you need 2 successes to upgrade Urik's strength.
I don't know if this man is worthy of training. He does not seem to listen. Perhaps you should feed him
Because he
to a
failed
monster.
once. All right. So just mark down. You've got strength 1 out of 2. I don't know. He might somehow crit Brog to death and and make himself worthy.
Yep.
All right, and then put the fight down for next month. All right. Now that we've got that management out of the way, it is now Magnus, Damian, Drain,
Okay.
Sona. That's it, right? Am I missing any? The
Nope.
4 of you, right?
Magnus, Damian, Sona,
Drain and Fleece.
Drain and Fleece is 5.
Okay. Who is bringing them, if any, to the Ludus, and what potions is Phineas providing this day?
And Cid and Zdd.
Oh, Cid is also. Yeah, I guess so.
Took me like 30
Alright.
seconds to make one.
Give me a second.
So, Cid was supposed to be spending time spying. I'm assuming Cid uses his potions to help himself. The same thing with Phineas.
Yeah, he
with
only
his
needs
craft.
he only needs 2.
Okay,
He-
I
no,
may
he
start
uses-
applying penalties to your dice if you're also you're unloading your entire class worth of spells and powers
Yeah, your
into
Gestalt
people.
goes away, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But for now, it's fine. But just let me know that I'm going to be doing this in the future.
Warning.
Okay, someone write this down.
I'll move all the tokens over to to the
And then you can
Vatapult
apply.
arena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's do that first. So Civic Arena.
And then who is going with the
Okay,
gladiators?
and let's be clear. He's not doing potions. He's tattooing.
Okay.
So it's not like they can drop them or they have to pull them out. It's just
Ashoka, are you
standard
going?
to activate.
Are you going to the arena?
Ashoka?
Yep.
Ashoka needs to know if he needs to make certain he gets Magnus's sword so he can sell it for the great big debt we just
Got it. Cid, are you going to the arena? Or are you watching, or is it just
You go
Ashoka?
watch.
Okay.
You go watch.
Okay, so we're at the arena now. The
Yeah.
Czargon wants to go and watch the arena fight because he doesn't know what it is.
Zed will take Czargon.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Start with yours.
Okay, I put you at the entrance to the veins.
yeah, I got you.
We could also put Sea Lord Crixie's circlet on Czargon.
Oh yes. Oh no, we don't because Maeve took it.
I know, but we could. Anyways, just don't worry. The brain's catching up. Pucka, 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 pucka. It'll get there eventually. Pucka, 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 pucka.
Okay. Hang on a sec. I'm doing Magnus as well for potions.
So I could provide the bark skins and the shields.
That would be handy.
I could do was it 5 and 5?
Listen to you guys.
Oh, optimist.
Cheating. Bunch of cheaters.
Oh yeah, there's no question. There's going to be some big cheats going on here.
The bark skin, and I think they all last for
10 minutes per level. Yeah.
so they can just drink them before they get in there.
Yeah.
We haven't cheated super hard yet. We
No.
haven't had like
how
higher than
many-
20th level bards.
Shield will last for 6 minutes. Shield
Yeah.
will last for 6 minutes. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay. Yeah. So those are the things we drink just before going in. But how many are you providing? Like
5.
everybody? 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's only 4.
5 and 5. What?
Alright. So there's only 4
There's
people going in.
5.
Oh, there is 5. You're right. I'm sorry.
Hey, what?
You can provide. Oh yeah, you can. So everybody gets in your bark skins plus 3.
It's
I
weird.
think so, actually.
It's weird how we devolved. The fights devolved from being like you get a couple of rounds to do stuff before the fight starts into like
Yeah, but let's assume everybody else is doing that.
Don't worry. I already solved this in my head. Enjoy it while it lasts, boys.
Oh,
you get dispel magics before going
dispel
in.
right on the gate.
No, it's
Dispel
gonna
magic
be
right
even
in.
awesomer than this. It'll take a bit of time to set up. This is backwater behavior. This shit wouldn't go on in the main arena in the main city.
Yep.
Shield. Okay, are you putting those?
One for every 3.
Unlimited spells before
Yeah,
the combat?
it's
What
plus 3.
madness is this?
Yeah, they get plus 3. So bark skin is plus 3, and shield is plus 4.
What are we going to expect there? Other people there we
Bullshit.
can kill and eat?
There are people there. No, we do not eat people, and we will not kill anyone
Do you want a bull
unless we are
strength?
attacked.
Magnus,
Can we taste them at least?
he can. You can give it to somebody else, because Magnus has a belt of strength. So it
Only
won't
if we
benefit him
are
as much.
attacked.
Okay, so he'll give the bull's strength to fleas, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Or what is Sona going to use when he does his disarm?
He's a strength-based guy.
Just give it to Sona.
You wanted to give it to Sona?
Yeah, he's going to be disarming those guys.
Well, you know what, he can
Sono wants to use the Scourge of Man, the +1 Human Bane Merciful Whip that you guys have in your.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
actually,
transfer that
well, give them
into-
both a bark skin
I'm gonna transfer that to his
or
character sheet.
a
Yeah.
bull strength.
Perfect. That's from Phineas?
Phineas, did you give him shield?
No,
Sona?
you're giving them shield.
Okay, I'm putting bark skin and shield on everybody.
Oh, okay, I put bark skin and shield on Fleas and Magnus and Damian already.
You did? Because I don't see anything.
Yeah. Hang on.
Where did you put it?
Look on the character.
Yeah, I don't see it.
No, look. Just put your cursor over the character.
It just says
It'll show
Fleas.
you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Hang on. What the hell
Oh.
happened? Oh, maybe. Okay, go ahead and do it. Tell you what, maybe it's because we're.
I put it in notes.
Yeah, when you're both editing at the same time.
That's why it got.
Both at the same time, and it saves one. This one, that one, or none of them.
It saved none of them. So go ahead. Do
Haste, long arm, barkskin shield. Cool.
No, that's only the haste.
That's only Magnus.
It's only for Damian and Magnus.
Yeah, it's cool.
Are you drinking that before going in the arena?
In the arena.
That's in the arena, and we don't drink it. We just like touch the tattoo, will the tattoo to go off. You can actually.
Are these the spell tattoos?
Yes, these are they're infusion tattoos.
Yeah, it's still a full round of you standing there going, boo!
It's a standard. It's a standard action, so you can move and activate it.
So this gives haste plus.
Why is it a standard?
Because you don't have to pull out a potion. That's the advantage of it. I already have. Otherwise, why take it?
So people can't take it from you.
Point. He does also.
There's also people who don't have mouths.
There's that point as well.
Yeah, that's hardly a thing.
Right, didn't break. All right, sweet.
So is this a discovery or is this a spell?
It's a discovery.
Discovery.
Okay.
It's a made-up discovery.
Oh, okay.
Sounds made up to me.
Yes, it is made up.
Does it provoke AOs?
I would think so. It's like a spell-like ability.
Yeah, so drinking a potion is a full round action that provokes an AOO. This is just allows you to hide potions on your person. It's still a full round action, provokes an AOO.
Okay,
you got to reach your hand in.
I'm just saying you did approve as a standard action.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's what I had written, and you said, yeah, it's fine. I'll change it
I
to
think
a
it's a
full
standard action for Phineas because his extracts are standard actions.
Well, so
No,
they're
when you give an extract to somebody else, that's a full. They treat it like a potion.
Yeah. So alchemists can drink their extracts as standard actions or infusions, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh God. Da, da, da.
Yeah. So
Alright.
Phineas can touch these things as standard actions. Anyone who is a alchemist can touch them as a standard action. Anyone who's not an alchemist is a full round action.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long is long arms?
Minutes.
How long minutes?
That's a minute per level.
Okay.
And if you start like no potion, you could actually like screw over your opponent's no potion match. Ha ha ha! We wrote on each other's skin and have tattoos.
People doodled like little heart-shaped boxes all over the.
Yep.
All right, I want to see what else.
When you
we can
use the
do-
potion, does the ink go away, or is there like a residue?
Yeah,
I would
the ink
s-
goes away. It gets used up. There might be like a little burn or a little bit of
Just interesting
smudge.
to see how like a decade of this later, you just look like a
Right.
a dark gray
Okay,
bush.
I can do 3 see invisibilities. Does anyone want that? I think Damian will take one.
And give one to Magnus.
All right.
He's like, if somebody goes invisible, they probably need one of the big boys to take them down. This is probably what I'm saying.
Zed is not letting Czargon watch this cheating. Like if they're doing this with him there, he is taking Czargon away from.
Oh, still watch.
Well, I think
this.
it sounds like prep at this point. We haven't got to the point where you're drinking all these potions and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
So
it's-
this is
Yeah,
this
we're
is your
just giving-
your planning. Yep.
Yeah. Well, basically, the tattooing happens at the Ludus.
Yeah, there was a lot of
That
time
moment.
where they next, and they go in to visit Phineas as he pours things into them.
How long does it take to tattoo?
I don't know. We didn't really cover that. Basically, you're not.
It's
you're
a
not,
minute. It's a minute to prep a potion, so it would be 10 minutes to do a tattoo.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
really
fair.
shitty tattoo.
That's fair.
it's probably just like it's a minute to do a potion. It's probably a minute per level of the spell to do it in tattoo
Yeah.
form.
Yeah, I'm fine. There's no reason for it to be a minute for a freaking tattoo.
Or you can do a tattoo in a minute. But it's going
Well,
to look a lot like a
not gonna be
penis.
pretty.
No matter what you drew, it looks like a penis.
Cat's Grace, that's a Hello Kitty. What are you doing? Magnus, did you give Magnus see invisibility?
No.
All right. So you did shields for everybody. You did bark skins for everybody. How
No,
about?
and that's it.
All right. So who? Everybody
Gonna
gets an
embarrassment
expeditious.
these chumps. Gonna
Everybody gets an expeditious. No, not everybody. Does everybody want long arm or expeditious retreat?
I think long. Expeditious retreat does.
Magnus.
Magnus wants the expeditious retreat.
Okay, Magnus will get an expeditious retreat.
You already have a long arm on him though. Is that
Yeah,
replacing?
you already. No, not replacing. It's an addition to. So you get that. And we'll do an expeditious retreat for Damian. and
I'm
I'll have-
embarrassed at this point. Adam is embarrassed.
All right.
are-
So
there's
you
a
guys
lot of
arrive on
enemies.
fight day. The whole group of you are allowed into the arena. People
All
are
optimists.
staring as the dragon is just walking down the street in front of Zed and getting out of the way, and people are pointing. Some of them are frightened of the dragons. Others are like excited when they see the dragon. The guards looked a little bit nervous when the dragon comes up. Is that thing safe? It's not on the It's not on the match until next week. What's it doing here?
It needs to observe the arena.
Okay, we'll give an expeditious retreat to Sona and Drain.
Gentlemen,
Is it a beast? I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't have the mocking of a beast. They seem confused by the paperwork. Like, is it a regular gladiator? Is it a beast? What do we do?
Shoka's going to step in and try to help them with the paperwork.
Okay.
You know, just
Does this involve some sort of graft?
this involves some sort of. If we had paper money, that joke would have went over better. We'll help them with their coin work.
Got it. Help them with
there's-
their arithmetic.
Help them with their arithmetic. We'll slip them a couple of gold pieces each.
Yeah, that's an appropriate bet. Get a +4 to your diplomacy check as you're trying to let them through. Unless it's a lie, you're like, oh, it's just a simple animal.
Okay, you
No, we'll
Okay.
diplomacy.
All right.
you
What are
didn't
you
really-
calling Czargon within Czargon earshot?
He is a warrior of Ludus.
Okay. Czargon looks up at like Zed, almost
29.
like is that true?
It will be next week. It will be.
Well, remember that. Welcome in Czargon, you said his name was?
Yes.
There's no fighting other gladiators in the veins. Yeah, welcome to the blood veins, little guy.
Yes.
Whoa, he doesn't like to be called little guy.
I will one day be bigger than all of you put together.
He goes walking
Yeah,
in.
that's right. Come on, Czargon, let's go.
Yes, Magnus. I'm looking forward to watching you fight. Looking forward to watching you kill.
Magnus still hasn't decided
Yes,
which
it is
sword he's
permitted.
going to use.
Killing is permitted within the confines of the arena.
Depends on the match you're fighting.
So I can kill those guards up there.
Only if you have a match against them in the arena.
Tell me I have a match against them.
Unfortunately, we do not have a match against them. Not yet.
The guards are looking a little nervous as they figured out you're talking about them. Holy shit, it's the dragon, they say.
That's right.
I'm just gonna roll for images. right
Your
now.
dragon. The dragon. The only dragon that matters. Yes. Yes.
Kind of putting everybody in the right order.
Might have to beat Zargon's ass this evening just to get his ego in check. Let's do some trading and get the full on, like, ridiculous gorilla
you guys
mode
all
ass
move?
beaten out.
All right, you enter into the heathen shrine. Czargon's like looking at Zedd, like, what the fuck is it? You see all the altars and weird little.
This is where you can worship.
He flutters next to Magnus. He's up on his hind claws, looking at the things.
I do not see Kozu's symbol up here.
Is it not?
Uh,
I will shit talk Chanticleer when I see him next.
Czargon snuffs out a little bit of fire, and a couple of the wooden symbols are burning.
There we go.
Magnus thinks this is funny, but disrespectful, but funny.
It's like we're not about to burn a house down. We're having like a little.
No, it's like a stone altar.
Yeah.
There are
good.
candles and
That's
things
fine.
on there. He lit like 3 candles and a couple of the wooden idols on fire.
Kozuth be with you, barbarian.
Does anyone want protection from energy?
Protection from chaos would be nice.
You probably don't want to discuss that right now with them praying.
Maybe
Fire
they're-
is good. Does everyone need protection from fire?
Maybe they're praying for protection from energy.
Okay, I've got no buffs on fleas right now. Is that correct?
No,
Why?
because he put them in the notes.
No, there's nothing on Flea's notes. Either.
What the hell is going on with fleas?
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Expeditious retreat. Okay, I'm gonna step out of it. Somebody else do it.
All right,
It's
fine.
bark skin and shield.
It's
my
bark skin,
side.
shield, and bull strength. And
He notices the
expeditious-
gladiators. Some of them, like Sona, just goes over and spills some wine in a bowl, and then wanders over. Drain just gives a nod towards the altar and starts going into the Victory in the Veins, which is the tavern. As you
Do
guys
they
are
have booze
still.
back, or are they still like under poison threat?
Nope, they've got booze back. You can see there are a couple of gladiators in here. We'll say that there are a few veterans that have already fought. A couple of them raise their glasses towards their steins towards Magnus as they come in, and a few of them get up from their tables as they see Czargon just waltz into this place, looking around. It's Dragon! Greg goes,
Thumbs up.
Greg goes, what do dragons drink?
The strongest you have.
Interesting.
Small
I wasn't
glass.
aware he was fighting today. And he goes underneath and pulls at the small keg, which I'm pretty sure is full of moonshine. Actually, these glass jars, pours them in a bowl. And
Yep.
here you go.
What is this?
Warrior's drink. Zed will get one for himself as well.
Okay.
Swill is what it is.
He snorts
bring
at it,
my
and the
own
top of it, like
snack.
it's now kind of burning, like this really big burning shot.
Yep.
He seems to like it when it's burning. A fire-breathing dragon. Very, very, very interesting. Czargon's
More.
like climbing across the table. The table's almost bowing under Czargon's weight. Yes.
Czargon, we use chairs.
He slinks down to a chair. He's really heavy. You can hear the weight of the chair, like
Yeah, you
groaning under
You don't let the
his
puppy
weight.
on the dinner table unless you want the full-grown dog on the dinner table.
Right.
Yeah.
The other gladiators are continuing onwards because the drinking is for afterwards.
Yep.
Nem's curious about Czargon. He's just keeping an eye on him.
This is supposed to. They're condemned, right?
They are captives of the Empire, and they need to be taught a lesson. You should not expect quarter from them. In spying on them, you could have also tried to like talk to them beforehand, but that was not.
That's crazy talk.
You're not going to send
Not Cid.
You're sending Cid into...
Hi.
That's not the talking we were expecting.
I'm not a vampire. All right. Good luck, everyone. May the gods be with you, says Sona.
Czargon, it sounds like it will be beginning shortly.
You too. Remember, they're gonna come in hard. Keep them at distance, and you move around as much as possible.
Nim's scrambling along with Czargon.
We're gonna go for the caster first. That is the only female.
Yes.
I can do that, says Drain, without getting close.
We'll see how far they are.
So what do you want the fleas to do?
Keep them from killing me. That'd be swell.
Yeah. Don't die.
Well,
So
of course.
What do we drink?
What does he have on him?
He's got a bark skin, a shield, expeditious retreat, and a bull strength. I'm going to put those into notes because they're not cast.
Yeah.
Or is like the bark skin already drank?
No, the bark skin, I think we can drink when we get to the door.
Just drink now. It's 10 minutes per.
It'll last for an hour.
Okay. They drink bark skin.
And see and Viz lasts for a while too, right?
Seems to last the same length as bark skin.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's on there. Expeditious Retreat is also on Magnus. So Magnus has haste, long arm, and shield to drink. Wait, long arm takes a while as well, right? It's 10 minutes
1 minute?
per.
No.
It's 1 minute per.
Okay, haste, long, so he'll drink shield, and he has 2. Okay.
Oh, adoration. I'm casting adoration on myself. Just before. Yeah, there's
want
gonna be
them
like I'm gonna lose like a minute off some of these spells.
Because you're casting so many? Is that why?
Yeah, basically.
Sona's gonna drink his Expeditious Retreat already.
Zed has a concerned cross look on his face.
I have 10 spells on me.
Are they all on you, or are they like waiting to be on you?
They're like waiting to be on me. When we're about to go in, he starts casting and using the things.
Okay.
Haste,
There's
haste,
the reciprocal gyre archway.
haste being the last thing he uses.
Dragon!
Cheater.
We'll make sure that, and then you win by default because the guy exploded before the fight began. That's an awesome idea too.
Okay. So Expeditious Retreat's been put on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, you need to. So you're saying they drank Expeditious Retreat?
Yeah, that's in label, not in notes.
Okay. So.
I've updated it.
All right, Marty. So it's within 5 minutes of the fight starting that they think the fight's going to start within 5 minutes, and they're drinking.
Okay, so
Expeditious Retreat, isn't it 10 minutes?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Expeditious
All right,
Retreat is not drunk. It's back into notes.
you hear Lady Savette Havel going off on a rant about how everyone is going to burn in the 9 hells for their
when
heresy.
When the boobs get to its crescendo, that's when we start drinking.
Dmitry Vaska then let's see.
Takes the mic. He takes the mic.
Yeah, he takes the loudening stick. 4, you're very accurate. 1, something happens that makes you completely inaccurate in your guesstimate of drinking spells. 4, okay? So you're bang on. He has a short speech that lasts a minute that helps introduce the victorious Duke Dragol Korda, who has returned for the end of season games from the front. And he has brought to you, he and the brave soldiers of Vatapul, have brought to you these Kraulish barbarians, those that would see our fine duchy in flames, a chieftain amongst their kind. Chieftain Earl of the Kraul, whose crimes include butchery, savagery, heresy, and uncleanly acts. He is one that wishes to plunge our great civilization into a dark age. And here we have our victorious Ludus, a Ludus that has not lost a single fight in its first season. The Conclave of Crimson Scale, led by Magnus, the Magnificent, the tamed Corsican barbarian, who will show these barbarians the air of their savage ways.
You just shriveled up a little bit.
Okay, the crowd starts off friendly towards your group, and they are unfriendly towards the barbarians. The barbarians look like they already have taken the field some time ago, and they may well are starting to drink their potions and cast spells as well. In fact, you see the shaman casting a bless.
Oh shit, is that the chick from Brave? Watch out for her bow. If you have children, you know why that's fun.
While the other pugilists in the back, including the chieftain, are drinking potions, the tribesmen in the front are not. Where are you going to array yourselves at the beginning of the fight?
So expeditious retreat should go on now.
Damian's actually going to put his haste on.
Fleas is going to cast a heroism on Magnus, and Damian's been nice. He's not like overtly awful to the gladiators.
He's probably a dick during training.
So shield and expeditious retreat goes on.
He's like, no, my character's a dick.
No, he's a dick. He's a dick.
Well, between Fleas and Sona, everybody's got heroism.
Actually, Damian's already got it. He's like, I got it, thank you.
All right, so between Fleas and Sona, Drain, Sona, Magnus, and Fleas have heroism. Cool.
The editor of this fight is the Duke himself. There's some clapping to that. The Duke just puts up his hand. You've never seen him really smile or be very like flamboyant. He's sort of a down, dark looking person. Array yourselves, gladiators, those who are going to spew the blood in this very civic arena, so that those heathens and non-believers in the five-faced god may call out to the old gods themselves.
I don't want to ruin your flow, but I think we're cheating right now.
Why is that?
Fleas isn't on the docket.
He's on the what?
Fleas isn't on the docket.
What are you talking about?
He was training this week. He's not supposed to fight. He's a Tempe.
Okay, then why is he here?
This is my question. This is the question.
Hurry up before we get charged with too many men on the ice. We'll get a penalty. Get out of here, dog.
I think you guys assumed that his training would be complete by this point, because he was included in the in the fight.
Yeah,
okay.
We said we were going to bring him in.
I'm cool with running him. I just, yeah. Huh? Oh.
Because he needed his third fight, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Tempe.
So that means he didn't finish his training for his level.
No. He's a Tempe. He didn't need a third fight.
Oh, right. All right. So it's up to you whether he's here or not.
It's fine by me. Either way.
He gets XP.
He gets XP.
Let's
You
put him
can
in.
bring him along, and then we'll just push.
We've got the resources,
I'll take
so-
the training, and I'll put the training into the next slot.
All right.
Okay. This suggests to me, with all the things that we write down, we haven't been writing down some very crucial things: who's in what fight and how much you are betting. So if one of you can start that sheet, that would be very. I've got enough to keep track of.
Sure. It needs to be something that one of you two guys are going to do, especially when you do work day games that I can't be at. Like my travel schedule's too.
No, I can take care of that. That's fine.
Where are you putting it? Party pages or?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay, I rolled initiative. The chieftain gets a
now's
20.
not the time, so we'll do that later, guys.
17
Who's controlling?
for the
Who's
shaman.
controlling everybody?
10.
I've got Magnus. I can do Sona. Adam, who do you want?
Fleas. I got fleas, and
You don't have a master in here. Who do you want?
No, I'll do fleas.
All right, I'll do drain, I guess. I gotta see what his stats are.
I was saying, do you want another person because you have like two? You can have two lower level guys.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
we are good.
Yep.
Marty. Fleas is level 4, but in this fight, I believe he's level 3.
Yep,
So
he has the hit
I'll-
points for level 4. He just doesn't have the powers for level 4.
Okay, all right, cool.
All right, initiative. Damian, what'd you roll?
Uh,
I need initiatives for all your guys.
Yep.
Let's speed this up a bit.
20.
Magnus. 13.
What the hell? Oh, that's what happened.
Magnus. 20.
4 for
Sona.
fleas.
4 for fleas.
Oh,
Sona?
Please.
Sona's 20.
Drain.
Drain is 13.
And Damian.
Damian is 11. He's got a +8 now. I don't know what it says in his.
7, yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Sorry, he's got his Cat's Grace running. He's at +9.
Okay, so a temp of +2. Are there any other temp initiative mods?
No, it'd be a temp of +1 because he's got an item for Dex,
Got it.
and normally 8.
Yep. Any other temps up?
Not for initiative.
I don't think so.
Not for
no.
initiative? Okay. I'm going to sort. All right, the order of initiative is the Chieftain, Sona, Damian, Shaman, Magnus, Drain, Elite, Tribesmen, and Fleas. We're going to lump the Elite, the Kraul barbarians, and the Chieftain's bodyguard are the same, are the Elite.
Sure.
Okay, I think before we start, I'm going to take a quick bio break because my bladder's about to explode.
All right. Sounds good.
Feel free to chat with.
Tycho break.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is one of them fights where it's like a fight. There's
Yeah.
a fight type fight.
It's a fight.
Okay, here we go. Everyone rolled really high. What the hell? Ugh.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. This is gonna do the thing. We're gonna win, and then we're gonna win some more, and then we're gonna try to not die.
Sure.
Fleas is going to start a bard song. He's then going to help hit things and prevent prevent flanks. No, Sona can do damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because you gave Fleas a shield potion, but he's a shield fighter.
Oh, is he?
Yep. So
Well,
that's
is
fine.
it?
So he's going
If
to.
he's got a tower shield, I think it's probably a bonus to his AC still.
It is about. It's 1 AC for him. Even without, if you give him a magic shield, then it's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. That was really rude of me. His AC.
No. All right.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, the barbarians. The barbarians do have the sign that they have had spells, and they have maybe drank a few potions. Remember, she says. The shaman says, "Remember that your gods are with you, and that we can survive this day. All we need to do is carve our way through these."
Get him!
Yeah, he's a bard. Kill him.
That was the shaman yelling.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah. The warriors that are in the front have great axes. No, they've got battle axes and wooden shields. The shaman is lightly armored, but she has a war scythe.
Oh, the crits.
Yeah, that's
The
close.
Kraul barbarians are the ones with the great axes. The chieftain's bodyguard have nicer looking wooden shields and battle axes. Okay, the first to go is the chieftain. The chieftain drinks a potion and turns large.
Fucking balls.
Whoa! The crowd is wooing at that, and he's pointing his blade forward. He's accidentally doing performance combat by getting big and being impressive.
Yep.
The crowd doesn't turn on friendly. Some of them are booing and throwing trash. Others are wooing.
Woo!
He's going to stride forward.
Cid's got an imaginary crossbow in his hand. He's going.
Yeah, okay, Czargon, Zedd, I guess Ashoka, and the dragon are all kind of pushed against the bars, looking at the fight.
Kill them! Kill them!
Says Czargon.
Tear them apart, Magnus! Tear them apart!
Sona, what's Sona doing?
Okay, Sona. Let's see.
Sona is now a 5th level bard.
He's gonna start singing. He has a +2, right?
Bard song at 5th level is +2.
So yeah, he starts singing. And how
He whips his whip above his head, and is he going to stand there? Is he going to reposition?
he's getting? Oh, that's a standard action, right? It's a standard
Yes.
action, right?
At his level, yes.
Seriously, kid, come on. He's going to actually stand behind the Magnus.
Damian, what are you doing? You guys have a dizzying array of spells already running.
Mark is not at his table. Mark apparently did a ninja vanish.
Okay, he's doing something that isn't attacking. Got it. the shaman has cast something. And now there are many shamans, all kind of pivoting in the same spot.
Awesome.
Train! Train!